Hello guys, welcome to Gusto Live Reactions once again. Thank you so much for always liking and sharing, subscribing, of course, telling all your friends about what we do. Yes, it's a very chilly Wednesday evening. Yes, out here in a part of Nigeria. And of course, Big Lala is very much in the building today. Today's topic is a very controversial one.
Come on your leg for there.
And okay, I'm sorry about that. Today's topic is a very controversial one, of course. Quite, I don't know. We are not going to trade blows, but of
Really
course,
controversial.
yes, I think it's a bit controversial. Now it's about Wizkid and of course, Burna Boy. Two guys doing major things, for themselves. At the moment, Wizkid still on the Made in Lagos tour. Burna Boy on the Space Drift tour. Both of them doing massive things at the moment. Of course, a Grammy award each, to the both of them. Burna Boy for his album Choice as Tour. Wizkid with that one Brown Skin Girl with Beyonce. Every one of them winning in their own, right. No disrespect to Davido as well, Tiwa Savage and the rest of them. But Burna Boy and Wizkid seem to be like the top of the pack at the moment. Like no doubt about that.
No.
Now, Burna Boy's album, African Giant, was nominated for the Grammy Awards in 2020. It lost to Angelique Kidjo. And a lot of people felt, that wasn't fair at that time.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what you felt at that time, if you thought it was fair or not, something.
I think that around that time, I don't think we were rooting for Burna to win.
No,
I think his wala with Nigerian fans.
We're talking about his
too
chances if he was going to, nick it or not or something. Yes.
Well, he lost. Who he lost to was
Angelique Kidjo. Yes, Angelique Kidjo.
Who's a what's it called?
Yeah.
An African. How will I put it? African star. In her rights, and it wasn't the first time she was going to win.
Yes.
Grammys, yeah.
Yes. Okay. So, well, Angelique Kidjo at that time, came through and said, she predicted that Burna Boy will eventually get a Grammy very soon. A lot of people actually were rooting for Burna Boy for 2021 Grammys and everything. Were you part of those people as well?
In 2021,
yes.
Obviously, everything was just set up for him to win. For someone to get nominated 2 times in a row. I mean, not only losing out for the first time, he was angry, sang about it, came up with another album, went the extra mile. Obviously, it was all set up for him to win, and then he did win, and everyone was glad that he won.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, the Choice as Tour album was one album that a lot of people look forward to.
Yes.
And of course, Wizkid, at that time as well was nominated. But Burna Boy came through as well, so it was a good one that both of them won. Now there's been a lot of conversation around Burna Boy's win and of course Wizkid's win as well. I mean, a lot of people actually feel that Made in Lagos is primed, being set up for a Grammy.
It's all part of the agenda and conversation. We're all for it.
Yeah.
Just for the record.
Has Wizkid submitted that thing?
Well, obviously.
Or will he submit?
No, the time don't pass now. Time was August. Yeah, we're in September now. I think it was last week in August.
Yeah.
That's what last year too. It was the same thing when people tried to release their albums just before the deadline.
Yeah.
And things like that. I mean, they will have obviously submitted it. Obviously, I don't think they will be foolish enough not to do that.
Okay. Well, when this album was submitted, this is the African Giant album nominated for the 2021 Burna Boy. Teamed up with Diddy to actually deliver, that one, the Choice as Tour album. Now, the conversation around Made in Lagos and Choice as Tour right now is that Burna Boy's Choice as Tour and African Giant has opened up the way for a no competition kind of thing for a Made in Lagos to clinch the next Grammy at the World Music Awards category or the World Albums category.
So what's the reasoning behind that?
Basically, Burna Boy 2 albums, the one that got nominated and the one that won, has paved the way for Wizkid to win easily at the next Grammys.
Well, is that what the people are actually saying?
Yeah, well, I saw a video, from, and one of the editors at Pulse who said, Wizkid, of course, is definitely going to win the Grammys and everything. But of course, we should give respect to that Wizkid doesn't have to do what Burna Boy did. Burna Boy has gone to do the hard work. So Wizkid just has to win it right now. And of course, he has to pay homage to a Burna Boy who has gone ahead of him to pave the way. basically.
Okay, so basically, what I think is, I don't see it as that. I don't see it as that because, fine, when Afro beats was started to be in Afro beats, no, whether Nigerian, Ghanaian, no Afro beats artist per se has gone on to win that category.
Yeah.
But we've had Africans win that category, right? And what did they have to do? What did Angelique Kidjo have to do to win that category? So an African winning that category, which by the way, in the last let's say decade, is being dominated by Africans.
Africans, yeah.
Yeah, being dominated by Africans. Are we now going to say that the first African that won it didn't pave the way for the other Africans to win it? We've seen different genres from Africa winning that world album category. And Angelique Kidjo's won it. Soweto Choir Group won it. Yeah. Several other Africans, Tinariwen, who were nominated alongside Burna Boy, has also won it. And they're Africans, aren't they? So I don't see it as Burna paving the way for Wiz to go and win that award, because Wiz is certainly not doing it the way Burna did it. If anyway, Wiz has proven that you can win a Grammy in different ways. He's won it with a feature,
yeah,
with Beyonce, and that's valid. It's as valid as that world album category.
Exactly, yeah.
Because in fact, that's even a main category. I know. So what Wiz is doing right now with Made in Lagos, I just don't like the fact that we're getting ahead of ourselves. We've not seen the Grammy nominations. We don't even know if it's going to make it. We're only just being optimistic.
Well, this person has, wants, is trying to say, okay, he has a point to say, okay, Burna Boy, won the World Albums category, the same category that Wizkid might, get to win.
Yes.
So if someone has gone and done it before you, can't we say that he has actually opened the doors for them to actually recognize his own album, or for him to win?
Grammy has always recognized African albums, not
Afrobeats.
Forget the Afrobeat part of it. Angelique Kidjo, what kind of music does she make? She's our neighbor just here now in Benin.
Yeah.
She's our neighbor, and is there really much difference with the sound? I don't know. Burna Boy was sampling Angelique Kidjo's music.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, what did he call it? He still called the Afro beats.
Afro, yeah.
Yeah, it's still African. So if someone like Angelique can do it, why are we not saying Angelique Kidjo is one that is paving way? But before any other person won it, any other Afrobeat, Angelique has won it. What is it, 3 times?
A fourth time.
A fourth time. So why are we not saying Angelique paved the way for the others? Is she really doing a different kind of music? Is she really? She has African music, language. Yeah. She has African. But we know it's not as big, Abby, but we know, we see it. But Burna has gone about his Grammy a different way. Whether people want to admit it or not, Burna has gone about it with co-signing from several foreign influences.
Okay.
Right?
You wouldn't say that for Wizkid, co-signing?
Well,
with Essence?
Okay, but look at it this way. Wiz didn't have to go and bring an executive producer that is well respected, that has won a Grammy before, that has managed arguably the biggest rapper in hip hop in the biggest music markets. He didn't have to bring down to his album. Wiz did not have to go and feature what's it called? What's the name of these guys? Naughty by Nature.
Yeah.
He didn't have to go and feature these guys from Coldplay.
Yeah.
He didn't have to do any of that. He did this on his own terms.
Burna said he did it on his own.
That's for Burna. But Wiz did it on his own terms. He didn't have to go and forcefully bring foreign influences before he could be recognized that, he didn't have to be packaged. Wiz didn't have to be packaged. Well, he's not even gotten the nomination yet, right?
But you're trying to shade at Burna Boy.
No, I'm not trying to shade, but I just don't agree to the fact that it's a Burna who has opened the doors, is made it easy for Wiz. If we switch the roles, Sheyi, if we switch it, and Made in Lagos was a year sooner than last year, and Essence is the song of the summer last year, right? Do you think with this same sort of form, Wiz still wouldn't be nominated for a Grammy? That's if it does get nominated for a Grammy.
If a Burna Boy and Wizkid's Made in Lagos were nominated for the Grammys at the same time, let's say Wizkid dropped his own album as well, in August 2020, and they both got nominated, who do you think would have won?
Well, it's not down to me, because Grammys are so secretive.
Who would you have chosen?
I think without a doubt Wiz, he would be as humble as ever with his win. He wouldn't push his win at people's faces and be like, Yanyi, Babayi, or things like that.
So humility over body of work for you?
Okay, are you saying When the Lagos is not a good album?
No, but you kept on saying, oh, he's humble, he won't push you and
No,
everything. Is that why you would give him the award?
It won't shade the Wizkid.
Yes.
It's not down to me. Am I part of the Grammys?
No,
I'm not part of the Grammys now.
Yeah, I get
All I'm saying is, Wiz went about his supposedly. We've not seen. We're just talking hypothetically right now.
Yes.
We've not seen it, but everybody thinks yes, he's going to get.
I mean, this writer was saying, but he's sure that Wizkid, I mean, almost all of us actually feel that Wizkid just might get.
And we can get shocked. Let's not forget.
Yes.
We can get shocked.
Yes.
The same way people are feeling right now is they felt when African Giant did not win it. African Giant was a solid album now. Had several hits.
It doesn't have the wave that Essence and their Made in Lagos has.
It's not.
Even Twice as Tall.
Is it about wave? Shay, let's be factual. Is it about wave?
Everyone knows Wizkid right now.
Wait, Twice as Tall.
Just recently, GQ magazine.
Which wave did Angelique Kidjo win that award 5 times? Maybe 4 times. The people that won it before. So we talk about which wave did they? Everybody knows it's not about wave. It's not about followership. It's not about any of these things that we see. It's people that are even getting nominated. Sometimes we don't even hear of them. We've never heard of them throughout the whole calendar year. And on the day of nominations, we are hearing that they've been nominated.
But wouldn't it be right, to say, this award, if Wizkid gets nominated and if he wins the award, wouldn't it be right to say, this award, last year we had Burna Boy won it. This year we're having Wizkid won it, and then we can say, Burna. Who said he did it on his own? We can say yes. He got, that he went to clear. We talked about Afrobeat, face and everything. Said the band, built the roof or something, and Tubaba, then Wizkid carried it, something like that. Can't you say that? Burna Boy actually cleared the bush for a Wizkid to come in to pick up his own award as well.
What did Burna do?
He won. He got nominated first. That was cracking it.
He wasn't the first person to get nominated in that world that bomb.
Yeah,
so why are we now saying it? Seun Kuti got nominated for that same category.
Yes.
What's his name? Femi Kuti got nominated for the same category.
Yes.
So why is it such a big deal? Why, please? Why is it a big deal?
So how would you educate this person talking about the fact that we have to give respect to Burna Boy because he kind of paved the way for us?
No, I don't see. It's the use of language is wrong. You can't say Burna Boy winning the Grammy paved the way for anybody else that wins it after. Especially that category. Okay, so if anybody else wins another category in the main categories, like what Wiz has won now, are we going to say Wiz now paved the way for that other person? Nah, we're not going to say that. If anything, Burna got inspiration from what? Maybe perhaps another African, someone who he respects a lot, which is Angelique Kidjo, who is close to home. And she's won that category 4 times, like you mentioned. So it's not something new for an African to win that category. What Burna has only just shown is, you must sabi wood, you must package yourself well, sabi who know who, and to win it. That's all I see with Trust and Stop winning. It's not a shade or anything. No. That's the way he went about the whole thing. Is just, we have to package you well before you can win this category. Did they not package him well? Vink Didi, come and be executive producer.
So are you saying it's about the packaging right now more than the quality of the music?
What won it was Africa. We've already said it. We've already said that African Giant album is better than Twice as Tall. But why didn't it win? It wasn't like Angelique Kidjo's Sele album was a better album than African Giant. Well, we were talking as Nigerians, but rich. But Angelique Kidjo won it. So it was. Let's not. When it comes to that, that's the problem I have with that category. It's never about quality. It's never about who is bigger. Let's not even get it twisted. That category is just a nonsensical category. It's the worst category you can ever think of
at the Grammys.
At the Grammys, because you see different genres of music put together in the same thing, and they're fighting over one award. They don't even do the same thing. See the people Burna is being nominated against. I will not see, even if Made in Lagos comes and wins that category, I'm not going to be as. I'm not. Of course, I'll regard it, but I won't be as freaked because who's going to be what's it called? Doing against. You see people from
Mali,
from one British Indian lady, guys from those guys Tinari from Southern Mali, Algeria. Have you tried to listen to their music before? What interests you there?
He's
nothing.
Gonna put you to sleep.
Bebe, Gilberto, not go and check them out. Anushka Shankar. So why is it a thing that we now start to now play? See, if Ghana wants to do anything, they want to really respect Africans and Afrobeats.
Afrobeat category.
They don't want to create that Afrobeat category or whether it's best African. No, they never go and do that. Show. But on this, me personally, that world album category, I'm never going to get freaked again about it because it's nonsensical. Pitching.
So in a nutshell, Burna Boy did not pave the way for Wizkid.
All this long
if
talk,
Wizkid gets to win,
nah,
if he gets to
he didn't pay anything. If we want to talk about anybody paving the way, let's go and talk about the first Africans that won it, or the ones that have nominated several times that won it. Not because Burna Boy won it. Burna is not the first African to win it. There are several people who are doing similar music who have won it.
Same way, if Burna Boy gets on Billboard Hot 100 today, we're not going to say, oh, Wizkid, paved the way or something.
No, see, that's the problem I have, is the use of language, paved the way. No, why can't you just say, oh, inspired? You can say Burna Boy inspired others to aim to want to win
the Grammys.
That category. You can't say he paved the way.
But can we even say he inspired Wizkid to want to win the category? Is Wizkid freaked about the World Album category? Is
Wizkid feel like buy any album? Today only one person don't carry album, go do a club tour. The other person just leave him for box for there. They snap picture. The guy is not really freaked about all these things.
Anyways, guys, let's hear from you. I warned you before. This is going to be a very, very long one. Of course, we just have to cut it short. We can go on and talk about this thing. But let's have your thought on that one. Did Burna Boy, or has Burna Boy paved the way for Wizkid at the Grammys in the category of the World Albums, category? Yes, let's have your thoughts on that one. Of course, the video making rounds on someone saying, oh, Wizkid, we need to acknowledge and recognize the fact that if he wins the World Album category at the next Grammys with Made in Lagos, he has to acknowledge that the likes of Burna Boy have been there before, so they paved the way for him. Let's have your thoughts on all of that and many, 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 many more. Yes, put a comment down below. We'll see you guys on the next one. Don't fight to please just put a comment down below respectfully and be good always. Stay safe. Peace.